Hey, bear. Hey. God damn it. Hey, bear. Hey. Hey, bear. Don't do it. Damn it. He's right there. Don't do it. Bear. Hey. Hey. I said no. No. You're gonna be shitting me. And you're right next to the tent. Oh. Can't hear anything. My ears are ringing. Oh, that wasn't on the cards. Whew. I can't see shit out there. This is where I need my headlamp. Well, I guess not a great decision to make some elk steak up here. My God. How the hell am I gonna sleep now? Well, I guess I'll just sit here for a second and make sure they're not coming back. Not like the sounds he was making. Don't worry, I didn't shoot like at him. I shot into the ground right next to the tent just to make him go. It's like 2 in the morning. Okay, well, I don't really know what to do. I don't really want to sit here, but I don't got a choice. Okay, well, hopefully no more. Well, I'm having a hell of a time sleeping now. It's like 3:30, and I keep hearing wolves now. There they go. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it on my camera, but they're going good. Man. Well, we're in Jurassic Park for a reason. There's everything here. Even the big predators. Man, they're really going. Now I'm on edge too because I keep hearing stuff walking around. Hopefully that bear long gone, but you never know. Well, I guess I'll try. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep. I wanted to maybe pack stuff up and just get out of here, but I don't have my headlamp, and it's not smart to do it in the dark anyways, but I feel like just a sitting duck sitting here. Well, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Well, talk about not sleeping great. Oh, last night was a rough one. I'm still dead tired. I got at least a couple hours though. So we're gonna get up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get camp put away and just hauled on my back. I don't know what I'm gonna do this morning. If I'm gonna head up and try to get some more sheds, or just head back and make the decision once I'm all packed up. Low on edge, pretty much all night. Anytime anything made a sound, I was kind of up and ready. But we slept a little bit. We got a couple hours, I think. So I'm gonna get up here in a minute. Just trying to get some motivation. All right. Oh, looks like it's gonna be a pretty nice day again today. At least I stayed fairly warm. Alright, I'll see you guys out there. Well, I got camp about halfway done, and I got most of my stuff already put away. I just need to get the tent down, but I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and get back at it. Plus I'm cold. I figure we start getting, moving and get up here. I'm gonna eat something real quick and snap my retainer back in, and once I get this all taken care of right here and put away, I think we're gonna start heading up and go up above where I was yesterday, and then make our exit. But we got bucks to match up, so we gotta get it going. I think we should find some more. I think we were in them yesterday. Instead of hitting that same kind of ridge that I was on, we're gonna go around. Like I hit that one before dark, but I didn't get a great chance just because there wasn't a whole bunch of time. So we're gonna head up that direction and maybe go a little higher and try to get some more. So I decided before I head out, I'm gonna go down and get some water. You can hear the river. I'm not very far away. Like I said, most of the time it's straight river now. But heading that way, and I cut that bear's track from last night, and look at the size of this thing. It's this front paw. I mean, just in comparison to my hand, it's like twice the size. You can see where its claw marks were up there. So I don't think that was a black bear. I think that was a grizzly. Crazy. I kind of figured by the way he was acting. I just didn't know for sure until I cut that track. But yeah, I mean, when I started to let him know I was there, he just got more aggressive and started popping his jaw and making noises back at me, where, most of the time you do that to a black bear, they get the idea real quick and they head out. So that's pretty nuts. I'm gonna take a picture of that before we get out of here, but I won't be going that way. That's the way he's headed. He's headed towards the river and down a little bit. Hopefully he crosses at a different point and gets the heck out of here, and we don't have to deal with him. So I'm gonna take a couple pictures of that track, and then I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Hey, shit right there. As you can tell, we are not in the same country we were yesterday. We're up quite a bit higher. I think that's a muley shed. Nice dark color. Just a forked horn. Oh, it's got an eye guard. 3-point. All right, we're gonna set up the camera and pick that guy up. That's a cool buck right there. It's a big old forked horn with an eye guard. Excuse me. Oh, I'll take that. Beautiful buck. Nice dark color. Oh, it's a little harder shed hunting with camp on your back. Get this guy in there. This Badlands 2200 pack I've had for what? Probably 10 years now, and it's held up pretty good. As you can tell, I love my Badlands. Got a jacket on. I wear it all the time. Treated me well. Hoping that sun gets up there a little higher and warms me up. I'm still cold, even though we've gained quite a bit of elevation. It's freezing. Just see my breath. Okay, let's get going. I can hear sounds like sandhill cranes, like way down in the bottom there. We're just right up at the top of one of these canyons. You can hear the runoff off to my right. Whew. I just came out of that hole. I'll walk this ridge and then go back down. I'm not finding anything. You talk about steep, that is just right to our right, just straight down. Oh, there's an antler. Oh, there's a good antler. Right there. Oh my God. That is a stud right there. Looks like a muley. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I stopped and looked back and missed that one. Okay, we're gonna set the big camera up for that guy and go pick it up. That's a monster right there. Oh, look at that. Split. You could even call that a split, but that's a kicker. Big old 6 with a kicker. Nice eye guard. Holy smokes, that's huge. Look at that. Nice dark color. That thing is massive. What a buck. I said we were in kind of like trophy potential, like mule deer territory. Well, that would be it. I'm kind of surprised we haven't found anything more. I've been up and down all of these, but you know, there's probably not a ton of trophy mule deer up here, but we found a side to one of them. That is awesome. What a buck. Oh, he's got like a couple of little starts of kickers on this side. That's cool. And he's got one down here too. Got a lot, excuse me, got a lot of junk. So cool. Well, it was worth it. We're coming out with a pretty heavy bag. It's gonna be slow going coming out of here, 'cause I'm dead. Probably like 2 hours of sleep between the bear coming into camp and then the wolves howling all night, because they went off a couple more times, and then every time anything made a noise outside. There's so many bats too, lots of bats, which was interesting. But anytime anything made a noise, I felt like I woke right back up. So not great, but you know what? I do have a celebratory monster in my pack. We might have to take that out and give that a drink. We didn't get mauled by a grizzly bear. We found some big antlers. That's a reason to celebrate to me. I think it's funny, kids like my wife and I have been talking about this trip a little bit, and we keep bringing up bears and everything, and it's because I've been up here and I know there's a lot of bears, and I kind of like feel like I spoke that one into existence. Not the smartest thing to cook an elk steak, probably, you know, that close to camp. I was a little ways away and I hung up all my food and everything, but I think just me being there, that bear probably doesn't see a lot of people, and having like a fire going and everything, there was a lot of curious smells for him to come check out. So I get it. I just didn't like that he was acting kind of aggressive towards me when they're popping their jaw like that and giving me warning signs after I talked to them. You know, in the back of my mind, I thought it could be a grizzly bear, but I just thought, you know, maybe it's just a black bear just being stupid. Because most of the time when you talk to them and say, you know, give them the warning, they'll get out of there. So, well, enough talking. I just wanted to ramble on a little bit so I could sit here longer. We'll get that guy on the backpack, and I got another. So this is like, we kind of came from the head of the canyon. I came way up here. As you can tell, it's all different looking. And there's no way I can go that way anymore, and I pretty much covered everything that way, unless I'm just probably missing them, or they're dropping down in there and I'm not going down in there. It's too much. But we have one more ridge to hit, and then that's kind of a ridge that was close to where I was yesterday, but not quite. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna drop down, get into the thick stuff where I think we might be able to find some whitetail or elk, and go from there. All right, let's put them on the backpack. Oh my God, we about stepped on that guy. Can you see that one? Oh, it's right past this little, right there. Right in there. Oh my goodness. Looks like a really good one. Oh, I'm going to the top of this. This is a really good trail. and like deer shit right there. There's big tracks going up it, so I figured I'd go up. I'm gonna go to the top and then grid back down. That's a beauty. I gotta stay here and catch my breath for a second. And we're gonna go pick it up. It's too steep, there's no real spot for my camera to sit. Oh. That is a monster. I'm so wore out. I didn't even really realize how big he was. I was just staring at him. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. Man, a lot of these bucks up here, like these splits, oh my, he's broke everywhere. What he could have been. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 7, but he's broke here. That's 8 at least. He's broke here. That's 9. He's broke here. That's 10. And he's broke up here. And I don't know what he would have been there, but it looks like another point. He's broke there. He is just completely broke everywhere. Holy smokes, that's a big one. Huge. Every time I feel like I've just about had it and I can't go any further, I find one. I just can't imagine how many I'm leaving behind. Those big bucks up in here. But you find one of these and then it keeps you going and gets you a little adrenaline rush. Guy, he's all bladed out. He is huge. He's got some mass. He's kind of compact. Not super, like, he's got a long main beam, but he just kind of swoops in. Such a cool buck. Well, if my monster is defrosted, I think it's time. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. It's kind of dumb of me. I didn't even take any pictures. I'm just so wore out. Well, I'm gonna sit here and take a break. Admire this one before we put it on the backpack, and we gotta hike to the top of this. Gonna hike to the top. Basically, don't fall. Basically, we're gonna go to the top, and every one of these trails now, I'm gonna zigzag down, hit the bottom, and then go back up. It's gonna take a little while, but I just realized we haven't matched anything up. It's kind of ridiculous. Not too far away from the other bucks shedding either. That's just a ridge over. So we could match any of these up. I don't know about the mule deer. They'd have to come down quite a bit. So I'm kind of on my trajectory home. But we gotta keep going. If we can pick any more up, we gotta. Okay. Right there, maybe. That'll Just about to start up on this trail, and there's a shed right there. Right there. That looks like a dandy. I think we're kind of at the tail end of this ridge that we were just on. We're about 200 yards away from the last one. You can see right there, you can see this trail that's going up. The top there. We're gonna go hit the top. We're gonna walk off the edge here where it just kind of ends. And then I think we're gonna start heading back towards Jurassic Park. See if we can't find anything down there before we head out. Oh my goodness, it's huge. It's another giant. Oh, it's a lot harder hiking with an open drink. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, we might have just matched that one up. He's all broke everywhere too. Look at that dark antler. Okay, let me figure out how I'm gonna set the camera up, and I'll pick that one up. There's not a lot of room for me to set the camera up, so it might not be the best pickup. But that is a dandy. Look at that. He's got a big dropper. God, yeah, it's the same one. It's got to be the match to that buck. He's broke everywhere too. He's broke there. He's broke there. Man, this thing just was fighting. Oh, he's got a interesting little, where he's dropped, like his little dropper, he's got like a little hole there. I don't know if you guys can even see me if I'm in frame. He got his chip tip there. He's broke there too. Super cool buck. He dropped in the mud. Oh, well, there's no real like place for me to do anything on the side of this hill. So I'm just gonna take the camera, take the shed. I'm not even gonna put it on my backpack. We're just gonna carry everything to the top, and then we'll take a look at everything up there. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the match this buck, but we're gonna check. Oh yeah, it is. Oh. What a behemoth. Now look at that. You got the almost identical eye guards where they're coming off. I didn't realize this one's chipped down here too. Not a real wide buck. I'd probably say he's about right there, but just a monster. I mean, as he sits, I bet he's 170 with the mass and everything. With him, if he wouldn't have been broken, I mean, like, unbelievable. Just an absolute monster. He could have been huge, huge, huge. I really wonder, like, what, like, this big point right in there would have been. Well, I have a little bit to cover before we drop completely off this shelf. But it was probably a mistake to carry some of this. That one that's chewed is looking, and that old one's looking pretty good to drop. But I said I was going to pack anything out I found, so that's what I'm going to do. There's a deer skull laying there too. I found a lot of dead deer, a lot of skeletons. So many predators up here. I bet the wolves are doing pretty good, but obviously wolves aren't killing all of them. The ones that are surviving have figured out, like, the big guys are around. If they get past that, like, probably like 3.5 years old, they're probably figuring out how to stay away. And like, they're spooky in here. Every time I see deer, like they're not sitting there like a lot of my other spots where I'm like, oh yeah, I can film them. No, they see me, gone. Like they're not giving me a chance. Like when I came up here, I saw like, I don't know, probably about 12, and even the ones in the back were like, hell no. Like they saw me and they were out. So it'd be interesting to come in here during rifle and see if we can't get anything. One would have to be all rutted up and dumb, but something we're gonna have to do. Just make the trip and freeze our butts off and try to go after one of these monsters. Well, I'm gonna chill here for a little bit longer and then start making the hike out. I think it's like getting close to noon right now, so I don't want to be stuck in the dark with no headlamp. That's so dumb of me. Alright, well, I'll see you in a bit. Well, I think this is it, guys. I'm back down where the river crossing is, and I'm not even gonna try to film any of this because it's a shit show. Like I'm just gonna try to get across without falling. It's gonna be bad. All this weight on my back, but hey, I had a lot of fun. It was some fun encounters. A lot of deer. I wish I would have got some on film, but like I said, they're real spooky. Didn't really care for the grizzly bear coming in the camp. Cool to hear the wolves. Don't really want to run into the wolves. Hope they kind of move on from this spot because I don't really want them ruining this deer spot. But I feel like I said before, I feel like these bucks have kind of figured out. That's why they're of a mature class, age class, because they've figured out how to deal with the wolves and the predators. And they're in some hellish places. So, but I'm gonna cross this river, and then we're gonna get the heck out of here and go home. And thanks for everybody for watching. Thanks for the Mountain Dew. It's been gone a while ago. But I do have some left in the car, so that'll be a nice little treat. I still got my monster I'm working on, so. Alright, let's cross this river and let's be done. Hope you guys enjoyed and keep living that uphill lifestyle, and we'll see you on the next one.